Hello, everyone. Christina and
Hello.
Jenny here. We wanted to come on here today to talk to you guys about something really important, and that is organic versus conventional foods. Our main goal today is to help you guys feel empowered and educated so that you know how to make safer and healthier food options for you and your family. We do know that eating a diet rich in fruits and vegetables is like the most important thing you can do for your health, whether or not that is conventional or organic. But we want to explain a little bit more about why organic is a really big deal. So simply stated, an organic label means that plants are grown without the use of pesticides, herbicides, synthetic fertilizers, sewage sludge, genetically modified organisms referred to as GMOs, or radiation. For animal products, organic means that animals have not been given antibiotics or growth hormones and have been fed an organic diet. What that does mean is that means conventional foods can be grown with all of those things I just mentioned, those pesticides, herbicides. So once again, why is this important to us? Why did we want to, kind of go out of our way to talk to you guys about this in our first week? Really, really important stuff, guys. We don't want to be Debbie Downers, but we just want to give it to you straight. So synthetic pesticides, which is the stuff that's sprayed on plants to kill the bugs, is linked to leukemia and lymphoma. Herbicides, which is the stuff used or sprayed to eliminate weeds, is linked to kidney disease, breast cancer, and birth defects. Something called glyphosate, it's the most commonly used herbicide, can accumulate in your body the more you're exposed to it. And according to some researchers, is one of the main reasons for the increase in autoimmune disorders. And that's something really, sensitive to our family since my husband has an autoimmune disorder. Sewage sludge. So this is human waste, you guys. This is really gross. Conventional food can be fertilized and treated with the waste that is flushed down the toilets and the stuff from hospitals and industries. Certainly something we should not be eating. Christina has done a lot further research specifically on kids, and I'm going to let her expand a little bit more on that right now.
Yeah, so all of these things that Jenny mentioned aren't good for us as adults, but even more risky for kids. And aside from farm workers, children have the greatest risk from pesticide exposure. Actually, the American Academy of Pediatrics has pointed out that pesticides can have serious and chronic health effects for children, ranging from neurodevelopmental and behavior problems like ADHD to asthma and cancer. Reason why children are at an even higher risk is because they have a much smaller body mass and are developing physically really rapidly, which both magnify their vulnerability to known or suspected carcinogens. A child's metabolism is different from an adult's, and so toxins can remain longer in their body and can do more damage over time. Pesticide exposure can affect children's development at many stages and even actually starts while they're in the womb of a pregnant mother. So one thing that is good to note, though, is that the risk of pesticide exposure on conventional produce really varies from very low risk to very high risk, depending on the type of produce and on the country where it's grown. And I'm going to share with you guys this really awesome consumer report that was done last spring that really goes into all of this much more detailed. And actually ranks produce from very low risk to very high risk. And something that has been put together that I use a lot and is really helpful are the Dirty Dozen, which are the 12 most pesticide-laden fruits and vegetables, and then also the Clean 15, which are fruits and vegetables mostly with thick outer skins that we don't eat that are a lot safer and a lot lower risk and can totally be bought conventional if budget or availability is an issue. So those Dirty Dozen, I'm actually going to go ahead and give you guys these resources, but I want to list these out. The 12 most fruits and vegetables that have the highest levels of pesticides are apples, celery, tomatoes, cucumbers, grapes, nectarines, peaches, potatoes, spinach, strawberries, blueberries, bell peppers, green beans, and kale. So these items, if you can do anything, start here and buy these organic, because again, they have the highest levels of pesticides when tested. The best possible scenario, ideally, is to be able to either grow your own food or buy from local farmers where you can ask them how they grow, or support a company who verifies absolutely no pesticides or herbicides have been used. We also have some suggestions on companies that we love that have absolutely no contaminants. And if you're interested in making some swaps in your kitchen, pantry, and have any questions, please reach out and we'd be happy to help you. Jenny's going to go ahead and wrap up and give us some final recommendations and some things we suggest you try this week when you go shopping for week 2 to really up the organic fruits and vegetables you can have. Go ahead.
So, we want you guys to keep in mind, eating organic is about progress, not about perfection. Like I said at the beginning, eating a diet rich in fruits and vegetables is the most important thing, actually, whether or not it's conventional or organic. So keep that in mind. Wherever you are in your own, clean eating journey, great. It's about, adding in and incorporating more of those organic products as you can. So, we want you guys to feel educated and empowered so you guys know what to do when you're going to the grocery store next. So, this weekend when you're going to the grocery store, see if you can start to look at the difference, in the produce section. Where is the organic stuff? Where is the conventional, differences in price, all those kinds of things. If you're worried about your budget, start by buying organic on the Dirty Dozen list that Christina just mentioned. Or, this is another important thing to know, a lot of our exposure to pesticides comes from animal products. This is a great reason to buy organic animal products. So those are 2 really good starting places. The Dirty Dozen, buying those organic, and all of your animal products, meat, eggs, things like that. We're going to share some links below about how to find local farmers markets where you can enter your zip code and, find something close to you, and also just kind of a couple other resources about organic, pasture-raised meats and just different options for you guys. So if you have any other questions, please reach out to us. We love hearing from you guys, and we thank you guys for being here today.
Thank you. Bye.